Hey, so welcome back to the channel. It's a Sunday. We just got back from church. But we had three things sell in the store overnight. It was a Tom T. Hall album, a movie with Julia Roberts, I think it was Sleeping with the Enemy, and some People or Ebony magazines. I can't recall which, but we'll look in just a bit. But first, I gotta throw this in the dumpster, and Debbie and I have to visit the little white kitten, which has a name now. So we'll bring you up to speed on that. Be right back with you. So we're gonna go out and do some medical treatment on a kitty cat, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
What's the plan? What are you saying sorry about?
I didn't know we were on.
Squad, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're on. So what's the plan?
We're gonna go get the little kitten, see if we can wipe out his eyes. His eyes are all matted. We're trying to save this little kitten's vision.
I didn't tell everybody the cat has a name now. Oh, and there's Gypsy over here with her tongue sticking out.
Hi, Fernando. Fernando.
You may have guessed the kitten's name's Fernando.
Come here, Fernando.
And there's Fernando.
Come here, buddy.
Of course, we need to say it like Fernando.
Fernando.
That's a good boy.
So Fernando's got some issues with his eyes.
There we go, little guy. There.
You can see they've been open for, what, about a week or two now.
It's time for your eye drop, sir.
Here we go. That's a good baby. Let's get you washed off, okay? See if we can get that. Looky there. Good job. Good job. Okay, now let's do the other one.
Oh, great. Now the cat's out of the bag.
Hi, Gypsy. We're working on your little baby. We're trying to help his eyes, okay?
I'd have to clean it all out first. It's a mess.
All right, here we go, sweet baby. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Time for your medicine.
Good job.
I think I think it's working a little. They look better than they did.
Good job. That's a good boy. Now I gotta try to get some of this other off of him, but... All right, let's do the other eye.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah, see, his eye's moving better. There we go. I know, I'm sorry, but that's what the directions say. I gotta put it right in there.
Positively, if you follow directions.
You okay, buddy?
All right. Let's get you all unwrapped.
But that was so warm.
What was that?
Oh, somebody sneezed.
It's okay. There we go. Definitely a boy?
Yep.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. All done.
Stop
all
hanging
done.
me upside down.
All done. There you go. All done. He's okay. He's okay, honey. He's okay, Gypsy. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. You had food just a little bit ago. There, look. There we go. Hi. See? The eye drops are helping your eyes. You don't think so?
Oh, they're helping.
You're okay. Yeah, we're just helping Kitty. Okay? We're just helping him. We're not going to hurt him.
That's a large purr engine on Gypsy.
Yeah. That's a good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Do you want some food? I'll get you a little food. Hold on.
Feed the cat! Standing by to feed the cat!
Go back up there, Fernando. I'm giving you some food, honey.
All right, I'm going to go box up those three items that sold in the store overnight.
Okay. I'm going to go inside and wash my hands.
Good idea. You've been handling a feral cat.
Yep.
It's a feral barn cat.
Oh, something else that's happened since we were last on video.
What?
Someone stole all our corn.
Maybe it's aliens.
It's totally alien.
No, they didn't steal that. It's harvest time.
It's
It's harvest time, you know that.
someone stole all our corn. I think it was aliens.
No.
Except out here they don't do crop circles. They just take all the corn.
And I'm slashing our crop circle budget. No more artsy fartsy stuff.
Take it back to their home planet.
Well, they've left our flagpole laying where it was.
Yeah, they didn't fix our flagpole. Neither did I. It's still
get
on my
there.
list of to-dos.
Yeah.
Still on the to-do list, huh?
So we're not veterinarians, but we do play veterinarians in the privacy of our own home. Something like that. 3 things. I grabbed 3 boxes off the shelf just a moment ago. We have an album. We've got a movie. And we have a bunch of magazines. The movie is in the house. It's in the blue room. All of our movies are in the overflow room. And it is actually not filed yet, but I know where it's at. Let's go retrieve that first since it's in a different location.
All teams, I'm going in.
All right, so while you were sleeping, should be in here. It is sitting in a pile that is skewed Deb, which means Debbie usually sits here and she will input everything on that computer and give it skews, weigh it there if necessary on that tiny scale. But this pile and this pile back here, these are items she needs to skew up yet, and they need to reside here. So I am looking for While You Were Sleeping, which is not there. That's Wesley Snipes. Recognize him anywhere. That's Victor Borga. It's not him. While You Were Sleeping. You're probably seeing it before. Oh, nope, it's not While You're Sleeping with the Enemy. That's what sold. All right, so we need to get that out. Put the pile back together. Get this out. And get it boxed up.
Back to the office. Go.
Sometimes that's just the way things work. They don't get skews yet, right? Literally listed this a day or 2 ago, and Debbie hasn't had a chance to get to the skews yet. And that's totally cool. The album's the same way. Tom T. Hall, I listed it yesterday. Songs of Fox Hollow. Now those People magazines, they've been listed for a while. I gotta find those. They are in the mag box C7, mag box 4.
77777.
You heard me right, C7 mag box 4. So typically the magazines, they're all wrapped in plastic. And typically they're all in the big mag box where I've got everything stacked up and they're all laying flat so they don't get wrinkled. But early on in my packaging up of the People magazines, I went ahead and boxed a few of them. So this one is in mag box 4, which is inside a bin that I'm digging into. Here you can see there's the bin that I'm digging into. And Life, People, these come out of the way. That's mag box 2. And there's mag box 4. And here's the cool thing about pre-boxing things is that I already have the weight on that. That's 6 pounds, 1 ounce. So mag box 4. That has all the People magazines in it for this order. It's nice to have things already done for you, which means I can put a box back on the shelf. And I can put this bin back where it belongs.
There. A place for everything and everything in its place.
Mag box 4 came in at 6.1. See if it's still at 6.1. Ha! It's at 6.2. It's gained some weight while sitting on the shelf. As do we all, I think, right? So I need to put the pack slip inside that, which is sitting over here. In addition to the pack slip, you know we like to put a smiley face and a thank you note and a little scripture card in there. Today's scripture is going to be, now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. That's going there, along with the thank you card. And by the way, on the reverse side of the thank you card, you see there's a QR code, and that takes you right to our eBay store. Here, I'll hold it up a little bit longer. Maybe you could hit it from at home watching YouTube.
A QR code, something, whatever the kids use these days for time cards. I don't know, man.
And we'll put these two right here with one smiley face. The other thing I noticed we should do in here is kind of fill this gap.
Fill this gap!
There we go. And that'll keep that from floating around. And we'll put the pack slip in here. Like, why don't we fold the pack slip, make life a little easier on us. There we go. Folded pack slip. Put this guy back together. And we'll get some tape on that. Push that together a little bit better. Make that a nice. And then we'll do the ends. Well, now that I've put those two cards and a pack slip in it, do you think it's going to weigh in now at 6.3 pounds? Still at 6.2. Oh, we're back. It's right on the edge. We better call that 6.2, because I'll tell you something that the post office and the UPS and FedEx, what they like to do to me is charge me after the fact.
You're an accessory after the fact.
So the magazines are going to Marissa in Auburn, Georgia. Thanks, Marissa. We're going to jump on to the next one. And I think next will be that movie, since it's laying right out. It's laying right here. And the movie, which is Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts, is going to Lonnie in White House, Texas.
White House. White House.
Guys will notice I emptied my trash yesterday too, so starting with a fresh barrel. You wouldn't believe how quickly that barrel fills up with just things like that, just little pieces of paper. And you also wouldn't believe how heavy that trash gets with just little pieces of paper in it. It's kind of nuts.
I dig, that's heavy.
All right, so Sleeping with the Enemy goes in this box. What we like to do with movies is the reason why we don't put them in poly mailers, and the reason we put them in hard cardboard. We've had bad experiences with these getting busted up in poly mailers. Polymailer is hard to say, I've discovered. So we put them in boxes now. Just gives them some more structure.
Who needs structure?
Sleeping with the Enemy is new, sealed. It is not a, as they say, a pre-owned copy. Although technically, it's probably had multiple owners, including myself, right? So that goes in there. And all that paper's doing is adding some cushion and keeping this from moving back and forth inside the box. The space around the edges is plenty to protect the movie.
Heaven protect us.
So the movie's going to Lonnie in White House, Texas. And I got interrupted while I was between my last conversation with you, and I went ahead and packaged up Tom T. Hall. Tom T. Hall came with a 12-page booklet as well. And so typically albums weigh between 13 ounces and a pound. And we have to guesstimate at what those are for when we list those things, right? So the box is 13 by 13 inches by 1 inch, standard for all albums. And album's going to be anywhere between 13 ounces and a pound. Well, because of that booklet, it weighed a little more than a pound. We put it in as a pound. We assumed the higher weight when we made the listing. But this came in at a pound 1 ounce. And that cost us, stay there, that cost us 60 cents more. And that may not seem like a lot of money, but you know, when you're when you're trying to ship out things as cheaply as you can through media mail, which we can send albums out via media mail, 60 cents is 60 cents because we didn't raise that price to the customer. So that puts us real tight on paying for our shipping supplies, like that 13 by 13 inch box, right? As an example on how we calculate things, 2 days ago, we were at an auction and we picked up these shot glasses. We picked up two boxes of 12, so that'd be 24 shot glasses.
Math, 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 math.
These are all brand new. They're Anchor Hawking. They're really heavy. They're really nice shot glasses, high quality. Anyway, we have these listed out in the store individually, but you can buy all 48 if you'd like in the same listing. You could buy 12, you could buy 10, you could buy 5, any possibility of combinations of quantity, right? So that's a little harder to calculate dimensions of a box and weight. We do our best.
Mind you, that's just like a guesstimation.
Below those, we also picked up at an auction these teacups. These are Buffalo China, restaurant grade cups. And we have, I want to say 30. We have 30 of those. And we picked up, I think a restaurant went out of business or a bar. We picked up, and these are like new in the box, right? New in the crate. And this box is falling apart. But these are Anchor Hawking 10.5 ounce goblets. Very nice. And we have those listed out individually as well, or you can buy those, in any quantity you want. Other things we picked up at that auction the other day, while you were sleeping, we picked up at that auction. There was a flat, and when I say flats, I mean boxes like these, right? There's little flat boxes. And it was a flat like that. Those are obviously DVD movies, but they were all new. So we immediately took the new listings, the new DVDs, and got those listed as quickly as we could. And as expected, they're selling already.
I know, these things are selling like hotcakes.
Also at that auction, we picked up some albums, and Tom T. Hall was one of those. So, the things we do spot and we pull out, we know we'll sell and get them listed. I think next out of that album lot will be these. I think these have some legs to them. Tinkerbell, the Little Red Caboose. Walt Disney's Mary Poppins. Walt Disney's Addition and Subtraction with Jiminy Cricket and Rika Moore. 15 Walt Disney favorites. Give a little whistle when you wish upon a star. Escape to Witch Mountain. Stereophonic Disneyland. Little Red Caboose and other children hits featuring Chip and Dale. A Child's Introduction to Melody from Walt Disney. Mickey Mouse Club. That looks a lot like Annette Funicello, doesn't it? It is the original Mickey Mouse Club.
Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse present the Mickey Mouse Club.
Mousecadances and Mouseketeer favorites. 21 hit Mousecatoons. Island at the Top of the World, also a Disneyland record. And Straight Arrow, not a Disneyland record, but hey, released by Nabisco. And those, I almost said those little elves in the trees, but those are Keeblers, aren't they? Original radio broadcasts of Straight Arrow. So that'll be cool. I think those might have some legs to them. So we'll get those listed up today.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
A different hat, different shirt, different day. We're building another twofer, aren't we? It's a little chilly out this morning. It's actually 43 degrees, which isn't bad, but as you can tell, there's a little wind, and somebody stole all our corn. So that wind has nothing to stop it. So I think the wind chill's like 34, which makes it a little chilly out this morning. On my way out to feed the cats, they're out here playing already. I saw them on the camera. We've got cameras all over the property, so I did see them out here playing this morning. So they seem to be out of here now, and I kind of like our setup, and they like it too. They hang out here. That little white kitten that you saw earlier got the medicine on its eyes, and it's very joyful this morning. And there's the white kitten's mother, Gypsy. And the white kitten is named Fernando. So I'm going to get on this. We had one thing sell in the store overnight, and I'll get you caught up on what's going on there, as well as some of the activities. There's a cat running across our field too. Oh, and Oliver's sitting out there waiting for me to put food in. They're all waiting for me to get food. So let me do that, and I'll get back with you guys in a minute.
Hey, can I go now? I got to feed the cats.
Okay, so the cats got fed, which is a good thing. And we'll head back to the eBay office. We sold a square glass jar, a little 4-inch square glass jar. Boy, that wind hits you really hard when you walk between the buildings. We'll get that boxed up this morning. We had only three items sell yesterday. It's been kind of a slow sales period for us. But that's okay. We're getting things listed up, building the store up, and we're getting ready for the holiday season. So that's all going to work out just fine for us. And get out of the wind. Woo! Okay, let's get to work.
Work, 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 work.
So I grabbed a box off the recycle pile. I'm throwing stuff on the floor. All I got to do is take the shipping label off of it and reuse it. So do that whenever we can. Reuse boxes that come in, and we have a lot of boxes come in. This one actually came in from Vistaprint, which is where we get our labels, our printed labels, and our business cards and things like that we use for the BSonex eBay store. And what sold overnight was this guy. Debbie had it already wrapped up in bubble wrap. It's part of her storing and skewing things in the overflow room. And that's where a lot of the glassware is ending up. We got some of it out here in bins, but we have so much of it that it was in our growing death pile in the overflow room. And Debbie's been working on organizing that, and that's where this came from. So I'll show up here's a picture of it so you can get an idea of what we're talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna get this boxed up. I don't know where it's going yet, but I'll let you know in just a second.
A few moments later.
So this is going out to Gabe in Champlin, Minnesota. We just got to get a weight on it, and it's coming in at 1.6 pounds, or 1 pound 6 ounces. That's a better way of saying it. It's not a sixth of a pound. We'll get a label on this, and we'll get it out. Debbie will make the postal run this morning.
Just about everybody works in a post office as an alien.
So Deb's keeping me on my toes. She went through that glassware. I got it listed, those cups I showed you, and those shot glasses, and those goblets. I got all those listed, and I took it for face value that the quantity was what it said on the invoice when I bought them at the auction, and it wasn't. We actually got a few more items than what the actual quantity was listed, which is cool. It's always good to walk away with more than what you paid for. But in addition to that, a couple of the cups, while they might have looked a little similar, were not exactly the same. So the majority of the cups were made by Buffalo, China, in the United States. There were 3 additional coffee cups that were made by Homer Laughlin, and a third, trying to remember the name of the company, their logo is MM. Somebody out there will know, or I'll look it up later and tell you. But anyway, I had to do separate listings, and of those Homer Laughlin, those 3 Homer Laughlins, again, while they looked at a distance to be similar, up close they were different. And as I did my research just on those 3 coffee mugs, one's fair market value is at $20, one is $8, and the other is $11. Just little things and little model numbers that make the difference. And if you look at it if you look at them from a distance, you go, those 3 coffee cups are the same, but they're not. So thanks to Deb, I caught that because while she was cleaning everything, and granted, all this stuff was sitting in crates when we got them. They were in boxes, egg crates in boxes, that would make you think that they came right out of storage, and they likely did. But some of them were dirty. So I'm guessing the restaurant they came from pulled from the box and didn't necessarily clean them, some of them, when they got put back in the box. So Debbie was cleaning them all. And in that process, she went, hey, these look a little off. And that's a good thing. She caught that. So that's fantastic. We had another item sell since I last talked to you. These are 3 gospel 8-track tapes from the Blackwood Brothers. 3? No, I'm sorry. I can't count. Those are 4. 4 8-track tapes for the Blackwood Brothers. And I'm going to put those in a box. And today's morning delivery already went to the post office. So, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We probably won't do one this afternoon. This will probably go out tomorrow. So, it'll go out in tomorrow's cash because I'm sure there'll be more sales.
Day 3.
As always, we had 2 things sell in the store overnight. Something always sells in the store overnight. Last night it was 2 albums, 2 12-inch pieces of vinyl. And they're at opposite ends of the spectrum, if you will. One is, I believe it's Indian music, and the other is Sesame Street disco. I think those are opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they? We need to get those in boxes and get those out to the post office today, along with other things that sold yesterday. So let's box those 2. Oh, need a couple album boxes, and they're right here. And I've not undone the new album boxes yet. So I need to grab 2 of those and get them inside.
Let's cut it open.
So I did just look. It's 36 degrees outside. Feels like 32. Got my 2 boxes. And this is thicker cardboard than our previous album boxes. So I'm digging that the most.
Baby, you digging the most.
With the new album boxes came new Fragile stickers. And we buy Fragile stickers by the roll. But that's nice to have extras, right? So we got extras. We'll go through those. And we need some supplemental heat in here. It is 66 degrees in the office. And we'll just turn on the heat with the remote. And that'll warm things up in here. We'll box up these 2 albums.
These 2 iconic albums.
All right, so the first one is album number 97. That'd put it in this box.
That's 97.
Right there. Album number 97. I'm telling you, opposite ends of the spectrum. 2 Ragga moods by the great Ravi Shankar.
What was the next one?
Sesame Street Fever. A classic, right? If ever there was one. Robin Gibb is on this. So it's got a BG endorsement.
The Bee Gees are singing the national anthem. Okay.
So Ravi is going to Westfield, Pennsylvania, and Sesame Street Muppets are Sesame Street Muppets. Sesame Street Saturday Night Fever album thingy. It's going to Andrew in Portland, Oregon. So Ravi's going to Wade in Westfield, Pennsylvania. Thanks, guys, for buying the albums. They're on their way too. All right, so we got those 2 albums packaged up. We have a stack of things to get to the post office today, so we're going to get that out of the way. Deb and I have a couple places we have to run around to this afternoon. One of them is a good hour and a half from here, so it's going to wrap up this video as we see it. I think we've hit the 30-minute mark, which is about where we like to keep these. So in the meantime, please like and subscribe. Check us out on the other social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Twitter, I keep saying that, X, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we're on it. Go find us. We'd love to see you there as well. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.